I will never leave my house during the winter. We will have groceries brought to us by Amazon drone. In fact, I won't even go to the window to look at the weather. I'll have a big screen in my safe room, and I watch weather reports to see what my state is experiencing.
Welcome back to episode number 60. Steve, 60.
Wow.
This is how old you're going to be in 5 years, right? 60.
60 is a great number.
60 is the new 57 and a half. So that's a really, really cool number, really cool age. We're here. We're excited. And Steve, I got to say, did you do spring cleaning or what? Your room looks really tidy and like military clean.
It's been gutted. And it's been swept clean, as has our entire house, and because we're selling it so that we can move to Michigan. So we're going to be moving to Michigan, and that says Michigan there.
It does.
And that's why the room, it just looks different. So that's the answer to that. Moving to Michigan. So we'll be doing shows from Michigan pretty soon.
Good. So you can experience what I did. So this morning I almost died coming to the office because the roads are all slick. There's freezing rain and nobody's driving and all this stuff. So soon, although you do this from the house, so you won't have to go anywhere. So
I will never leave my house during the winter. We will have groceries brought to us by Amazon drone. We will have the little neighbor boys shoveling our walk. In fact, I won't even go to the window to look at the weather. I'll have a big screen in my safe room, and I watch weather reports to see what my state is experiencing.
That's good. And you can invite over all your Michigan comedic friends. Tim Allen. Well, I guess you can't invite over Robin Williams. You can in spirit. And Paul Stuckey.
Well, see, this little town in Michigan has produced a lot of comedic people, which is why we need to get you there as soon as we're there.
Yeah.
Paul Stuckey of Peter, Paul, and Mary. He was a comedian before he was a singer.
I didn't know
Robin
that.
Williams, Tim Allen, the list of great comics, Mitt Romney. The list goes on and on.
Did you ever see that Mitt Romney stand-up he did about the Mexican community? Never mind. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so are you ready for today's question?
I am.
Okay, good. Today's question comes from Joanna, or maybe it's Joanna. No, I think it's Joanna. And Joanna asks, how do I go after my dreams when I feel an attachment to my current situation? So she says, my heart yearns for a life in a beautiful, warm climate. My body, and so you're doing the opposite, Steve. You're going to a cold climate. My body and soul absolutely love it. Yet, I'm noticing that my attachments act like brakes on the wheels of my drive, and effectively it becomes very difficult to make the move. These are attachments to people, places, habits, the comfort of knowing the given environment, etc. So how do I go after my dreams when I feel an attachment to my current situation? Maybe she's in prison. Like maybe she really doesn't have a choice here.
Well, it's very simple. It's simpler than it looks.
Okay.
You simply go to the place of your dreams and live there.
Wait. I want to write it down. Hold on, slow down. Step number one.
Get it down, because this will apply to other things in your life.
Okay.
If you have a place you'd rather be living, go live there. And the very fact that you're using the word attachments for all these people and places and things, it means you got to get out. You got to get out.
Yeah.
And you've got to find a warm, lovely climate. Let people visit you. This happens to people who imagine that life goes on forever. Mm. And they tell themselves, someday I'm going to move to the place of my dreams. Mm. Well, our friend, admirable genius coach David Schwendeman, he and his wife, Cinnamon, decided we're just going to pick out the best place in the world to live. We're going to find it. We're going to go live there and move our little family there. And then from there, we'll figure out our business, what we're going to do for a living, whatever. And they moved to Bend, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see them there, went to see Dave. Beautiful place, just like paradise. It's just gorgeous. Mountains, and it's terrific. So he just moved there and dealt with whatever he had to deal with after. So that's what I recommend.
Yeah.
Go there, go now, and go now. Don't believe that your life is going to go on forever and someday I'll. There's this island out there called Someday Isle, and you put all your hopes and dreams there. Do it now or don't do it. It's now or never. Like Elvis used to sing, it's now or never.
Or never.
It's now or never.
Oh, that was good. That was nice. I totally agree with you, too. I really have nothing to add because Alicia and I did the same thing. We were in Florida. We were like, we want a better climate. We want seasons. We want elevation. And we actually, it's really funny, actually. I don't think I've ever told you this story. We had always talked about moving from Florida to North Carolina. We went to a friend's birthday party for their son's first birthday party. And we're talking to this other couple. And they say, yeah, my husband just got relocated to North Carolina. So we're going to be moving there. And they said it. And we said, you know what? We've always talked about doing that. We should do it. And within, I think, 2 months, we had moved. And, we had a house to sell. And we
Yo.
But there were attachments, right? So I had lived my whole life in Florida. I got my Jewish mother there. I got my family. I got my friends. I got my network. So I know what this feels like, this attachment thing. And it wasn't, here's what I finally realized it was. I didn't realize till after I moved. But what I finally realized, it wasn't any of the attachments. It's what I thought I was responsible for with those attachments, right? Like it's my job to be there, and who am I to leave these people in these places, and what are they going to think of me if I go to this place and it doesn't work out and I have to come back? As soon as those stories got wiped away and it was literally just, I want to live somewhere different than I live now, I'm going to go live there.
Good for you.
It's much, much easier. So Joanna, you got it. You know what you want. Just like Steve said, it's a matter of choosing, and it all works out.
You stopped playing God.
I did stop playing God. Yeah.
Long enough to move there.
Long enough to move there. Then all the God complex came back as soon as I got settled. All right, Joanna, I hope that helps. And thanks again for your question. And guys, as always, send your questions into questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. Hit up our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, to join our free inner circle and get free gifts and goodies. People are still posting stuff on Facebook, Steve, when they get like crazy good from you and they get the audio CD. They just love it, and I love seeing it, and we both love seeing it, and we are happy that you're enjoying the gifts, and we're happy you're enjoying the show, and we love doing it. So thank you. We love you guys, and we will see you next time on The Not So Serious Life. Peace out.
Bass.